Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arielle, and today we're talking about this sensational Glam Wave 24-inch. I have this wig in the color Balayage Mocha. Now, the last wig I did from Sensational was in the color Flamboyage Chocolate, and I love the color. So I saw this. I love the curl. Wanted to try the color, and here we are. Now the lace on this wig is ear to ear. We have a beautiful 5-inch deep part, and the hair in the part is hand tied, which gives it a more natural, realistic look. The hairline itself is pre-plucked. We also have a couple baby hairs. This is a human hair blend, but the color is given virgin. It works its way from a really dark, rich brown to a nice soft brown towards the end. And then of course you can see the ashy. I love the ashiness of these highlights throughout. So I did want to go through and just see if this is tangling. Initially I should say, it did get some tangles, but as time went on, I got some more, but we'll get to that. As far as the density of this hair, this is very, very full. Fuller than what I was expecting, but I like big hair, so that's good for me. I also love a good edge moment, right? But I like mine just to go to the left, but these were going to the right. I don't know. It's going the opposite way than what I would like them, so I decided not to do them on this wig. But I do love these hairs. I think they gave you the perfect amount, whether you want to add some gel or mousse to lay them down, or you just want to leave them and be free. It looks very natural either way. Now, when I cut the lace, I was really looking at the color to see how it looked with my skin. It does look like HD. It has that bit, like that whiteness to it, but it feels thick, like a little bit scratchy. So with it being thicker, I wanted to do like the zigzag cut to make it lay a little bit flatter to my skin. But I knew that I wouldn't be able to lay this wig down perfectly ear to ear because it's too short towards the top of my ear. So I just did my zigzag partings on this side in the front.
You'll never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're
on this side, I was kind of giving up on the zigzag part. I ended up taking the wig off so that I could get a closer cut on the lace so I could see it better. Now I'm going to use my Ruby Kisses cream. What you didn't see me do is trying to figure out which color to use on the lace. I tried to go with the one that was deeper, but I couldn't really see because the light was too bright. So I went back and forth just trying to get it right. And when I finally did, I really loved how it looked. It looked very good even without putting anything on it. Also, that Ruby Kisses stuff is really good for wigs. Like, I'm going to go back and get me one for the part area because the concealer I used was a little bit too wet. But anyway, we're going to move on to the Ebin Lace Spray, and I'm going to secure this wig down. I'm doing 2 coats of this only in the front middle.
told you you so extra, but I know I'm the same. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. 'Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my, all good all day, but the night we be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me we'll be on a date, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that way.
So to just secure every little piece I couldn't get, I sprayed some of the Eben on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to take the tail of my comb and just apply it where I need, and then we're going to go ahead and tie it down so it can be nice and flat.
Go to voicemail. I block you so I don't raise hell. Should've talked through it in detail. Our separate ways ain't gon' end well. No, but when we get back, it's like oh my, all bad all day, but the nights I get that good till we act right.
I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in medium beige to do my part. Now the face I'm making is because I'm like, is this too light? But we're gonna work that out. I'm going back in with the brush that I used to apply to the hairline, and I'm putting that throughout just to add a little bit more color to the part. Now here is where I would do a little edge, a little swoop, you know, but this, I can't cut it because this is the highlight. I don't want to cut this. So I just left it. So as I was, combing through, I started at the ends. I was getting some tangling, I was getting some shedding, so I said, cut it. We're gonna cut it. Like, the color, of course, I did not want to cut the color, but it was the only way I could make this wig work and like it, so I went ahead and cut it. I'm using my scissors. These are very dull, so I ended up going in with shears, and I cut the hair on both sides as even as I possibly could.
Why do I need to be good all the time? I'm wrapped around his finger, but he is mine. Don't care what they say, too late anyway. Why do I need to be good all the time? Yeah, he gets when I'm in a bad mood. Then he knows how to make it alright. Yeah, I get that, you got a history, but I don't wanna think about no other than.
Honestly, I had to cut it like 3 or 4 times just to even it out, but this is how it's looking when I was all done.
Bad reputation, they be looking at us, thinking we are too much. Look at me, I'm in a bad situation.
You can look at the hair and tell it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I have no bad things to say about the way the hair looks. The highlights, they're ashy. They're beautiful. I do wish there were a little bit more, especially since I can't really show off the ones that are in the front because I'm trying to conceal my sides that aren't all the way glued down. The reason I didn't glue it all the way down is because wigs usually, especially synthetic wigs, they usually don't fit me ear to ear, but that's not that big of a deal. Cutting her was not an option. It was a necessity because it was tangled, dry, 24 inches of that. I just couldn't do it. So cutting it just gives it like a different look. It's a little bit more spring, a little more fun, a little bit more me. And I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. Now it is still going to be some catching. So I don't expect that to completely go away, but it's a lot easier to manage at this length. I just wish that the hair felt better, it wasn't so dry, and the color is just like, what? How did they get this? Even the parts I cut, you can see just how light they were. Like, the color was great. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Definitely gonna need to keep a brush on hand because we gonna need it. But again, sensational glam wave 24-inch. Cut it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
I've been trying to forget, but you won't